Danushka Gunathilaka, the Sri Lankan cricketer who have been charged for rape by by the Sydney police in Australia, have been denied bail. Hello, everyone. This is the Cricket Forum, your place for the latest news, views, rumors, and gossips in the world of cricket. Please slash a like on the video, share, and subscribe. Now, yesterday, the Sri Lankan cricketer Danushka was taken before Judge Robert Williams in a Sydney court in Australia, and he was denied bail. Judge Williams, although admitting that Danushka had no previous criminal charges, still denied the cricketer bail, and he said to be held in a facility in Australia. Now, what this facility is, I don't know if it is similar to probably a jail in Jamaica, but it said that he is held in a detention facility in Australia, and the judge have denied him bail. His lawyer, Anand Amarat, have said that he will appeal the decision to the Supreme Court to try and see if he can get bail for Danushka, the cricketer. Now, whether Danushka get bail or not, he will still have to spend at least a year in Australia before these charges have come to a conclusion. Whether he's found guilty or not guilty, the timeline for such a case in Australia is usually 1 year. Now, Sri Lanka Cricket have issued a statement because they have suspended Danushka. Now, it is surprising that Danushka, who averages 16 with a strike rate of 120, this is the fourth time that Sri Lanka Cricket is suspending Danushka. So that means, why was he still around the team after such an indisciplined record? But Sri Lanka Cricket have issued a statement, and it said Sri Lanka Cricket will take steps. It said in part, because this is not the full statement. It said Sri Lanka Cricket will take steps to promptly carry out an inquiry into the alleged offences, and upon conclusion of the court case in Australia, steps will be taken to penalise the said player if found guilty. So they have suspended him. This is the statement in part. So Sri Lanka Cricket have made steps to suspend him. Another part of the statement, which I really endorse, and I'm very glad they said this, because they needed, was to say, let's say Sri Lanka Cricket adopts a zero tolerance policy for any such conduct by a player, and will provide all required support to the Australian Law Enforcement Authority to carry out an impartial inquiry into this incident. So it is very commendable that Sri Lanka Cricket have taken proper steps to ensure that justice is served, because these allegations are really serious. When someone makes rape allegations against another one, there's no winner. There's no winner. It's going to be serious, because if the allegations turn out to be true, that person will have been violated, and the scar with that person will stay for life. And please, at all times, we must remember the victim. Because the victim in this, when someone is raped, it's a serious thing, and our heart must go out to the victim. We are not saying that Danushka is guilty, but I'm saying we must also remember the victim. We hope that if he's not guilty, that he will be clear of the charges, he will have his day in court. But for the moment, he's at a detention facility in Australia, and it said that his lawyer, Ananda Amanat, is planning to take up appeal the decision of Judge Robert Williams to keep him behind bars for the time being. Now, on Sunday, I talk about why I asked the question, why was he still in Sri Lanka, in Australia with the team? Now, the SLC, that Sri Lanka Cricket, have came out and have said that he was there as a travelling reserve. He got injured on the 19th of October, an hamstring injury. Now, the management said, Sri Lanka Cricket said, in consultation with the management and the team doctors, they decided to keep him on as a traveling reserve because the injury was being healed quickly. And so, you know that since COVID, cricket teams, I don't know about other sports teams, but I know cricket team for one, have been carrying more players than they usually carry when they are touring. And so they decided to keep Danushka at the team hotel as a traveling reserve just in case that there's another injury and they can replace him. So Sri Lanka Cricket was paying for his stay at the hotel. Now, some more information came out. And before I go on further, the lawyers have said that at this time, Sri Lanka Cricket is paying the legal fee for the cricketer, Danushka, at this time. They say it is more or less like a loan. It's not necessarily that they are giving him this money, but it's more like a loan and they will recoup it. They will recoup it. Now, the lawyer is saying that this case, which probably will take a year, it is not a must that Sri Lanka Cricket continues to support the cricketer for the year is legal fee. But at this time, Sri Lanka Cricket is paying his legal fee. And the Sri Lanka consulate in Australia is also in touch with the cricketer, and they are providing whatsoever support that they can, as any consulate would do for foreign nationals in a foreign country. So at this time, Sri Lanka Cricket is paying the legal fee for the cricketer, and the Sri Lankan consulate in Australia is in contact with the cricketer and providing what support they can. Now, some more details that came to light is that they met, as I said, on Sunday on a dating app. Now, they text each other, they call each other, and they video call each other for a couple of days. Now, the girl then arranged, because she is the one who knows Australia, she now arranged for them to meet at a place. They met there, they have some drinks, they have something to eat, and she invited him to his home. The Australian police are alleging that when he was at the girl home, he raped her 4 times. On that evening, he raped her 4 times. That is the situation. That is the additional detail. Remember on Sunday, I said it appears that it was at the girl home because the report said a residence. Now, Australian police have confirmed that the girl invited the cricketer back to her home, and it's was at her home that he raped her 4 times. So this is the story. Danushka have been denied bail and is presently in a detention facility in Australia. His lawyer, Amaranth, decided that he will appeal the decision to have him in the detention facility to the Supreme Court of Australia. The case will probably take 1 year. Sri Lanka Cricket have suspended him for the 4th time. 3 times before, Sri Lanka Cricket have suspended Danushka. The Sri Lankan consulate in Australia is providing support, and Sri Lanka Cricket at this time is paying his legal fee. And yes, the alleged rape took place at the young lady home. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Join me later at around 12:30 today when I preview the New Zealand-Pakistan semi-final of the T20 World Cup. I will have a big panel, a lot of expert opinions, and so join me then. But in the meantime, slash a like on the video, please share and subscribe. And this is a very sad story. There's no winner when rape is alleged. Thank you for tuning in and have a great day. See you at 12:30.